Hello there, Dr. Ban. Right then, let's go. So the graph illustrates the percentage of calories consumed in 4 different sorts of food by Englishmen in 3 age groups. That's fine. How could we improve it for clarity? Or we could say the graph illustrates the percentage of calories consumed by Englishmen in 3 age groups, or the calories of 4 different sorts of food consumed by English men in 3 age groups. Okay? Just different ways there. Anyway, that's an improvement, not a correction. Let's move on. Firstly, regarding the younger age group, which is below 24 years, is dependent on dairy products at slightly above 40% capitalization, while the remaining percentage goes for meat and vegetable, which equally constitute 20% each for each, comma. Pulses are the least with around 18%. So in this case, why don't we group? What I would recommend is just grouping pulses, meat, and vegetables together because it's roughly the same. Okay, and then we can group rather than list every single detail on the graph. And the examiners do not want you to list, they want you to group. Specifically says there's points there for choosing and selecting information, and grouping is what is meant by choosing and selecting information. So be careful, group whenever possible. Secondly, meat is the most popular item consumed in middle-aged males, which is the highest throughout their whole life, with about half of daily calories. Very good. Dairy ingestion decreased by almost 20%. No. If it decreased by 20%, so what's 10% of 40? That's 4. So 20% of 40 is 8. So you're saying it's gone down to 30. Did it go down to 30? No, it went down to 25. So be careful. Okay? So we say dairy ingestion decreased 20%. Okay? Or even better, just decreased to 25%. That's the most accurate. Still, vegetables and pulses are at a lower rank with about 15 and 10% respectively. Very good. Use the respectively sentence. Finally, for the older ones, it is clear that pulses rocket is more for line graphs, so don't use it in the bar charts. It's clear that pulses increased. It's clear that pulses are the most popular, with around 65% of total calories taken. Good. However, the remaining items are consumed to a lesser extent at almost less than 20% each. Okay, well done for grouping the information there. Well done. Overall, not overall. Overall, so we don't say what stands out from the graph. Let's just get to the point. Okay. Overall, dairy and vegetables are less popular with aging. Good. While pulses dominate in senior people. Full stop. Capitalization. Meat remains the most popular for middle-aged males, or for the middle group of males. Okay? Or even better, overall, each age group had a clear favourite. The youngest preferred dairy, the middle group preferred meat, and the over 50s had a clear preference for pulses. Okay? That's the main story behind the graph. And we say the same as you did, but with less words. Okay? So good work there, Dr. Ban. Still got some improvements to be made. The issue whether copyright legislation have positive implications by preserving the rights of the authors, or may have a negative effect by restricting innovations, is a debatable topic. Okay? Give me 5 sentences with whether. I want you to research it online and give me 5 sentences. Typical topic sentences like this that we start the essay with. Okay? This essay will discuss both issues using examples from academia and internet applications, or from the academic field and internet applications, to demonstrate points and support arguments. Good. On one hand, implementing rules for reusing published materials are undoubtedly beneficial. Are we talking about reusing published materials or prohibiting reusing published materials? Anyway, let's leave it for now. It's largely because without these regulations, the world would live in chaos and infringement of originality rights, which is more strongly evident in the academic field. Okay, be careful. We've already used academic fields, so if we used academia, it's just a little bit richer and we're avoiding repetition. Also, review the use of infringement, okay? Give me 3 sentences with infringement, research it, and then give me three sentences with your next essays. For example, many scientific journals do not accept to publish any research or article without checking it for plagiarism. Therefore, rules would prevent patent infringements. This is what the topic should be about in this paragraph. You've constructed your essay perfectly, your paragraph perfectly. Excellent example, excellent sentences, crystal clear argument, but it's off topic. We want to be talking about creativity. Okay, one way to rescue this paragraph would be to mention something about creativity here. Okay, next one. On the other hand, no. This is your next body paragraph. Okay. On the other hand, permitting materials to be used for public without boundaries can carry tremendous privileges for the whole society. Okay, I got misled because it looks as though we're going to debate both sides of the argument, when really we should just be focusing on this bit about society. This is due to the fact that raw materials can be feasible and reusable, which unleash creativity and innovativeness. Not bad. Raw materials means coal, iron, copper, this kind of stuff. I don't think that's what we wanted to say, so check meaning there. For example, comma. Many studies found that more than 75% of younger generations use internet applications such as Pinterest and YouTube for getting ideas before starting any new project. Fantastic. As a consequence, putting restrictions for sharing ideas and materials are questionable, comma, and would undoubtedly be a detriment to society. Okay? Remember, check for task response. To conclude, from the mentioned examples and arguments given, I strongly believe that limitations and rules on how people can share published materials can be used for certain fields, especially scientific and academic ones. Otherwise, letting ideas spread freely without too much information. Cut it down into 2 sentences. Okay? Academic ones. Full stop. Otherwise, letting ideas spread freely will have an unexpected positive reward in the future. And go for simplicity as well. So, fantastic work, Ban. Now, I want you to listen really carefully because last time there's been a bit of confusion. Okay? Implement all the corrections you've heard. Send me back the corrected essays and send it back with your 2 new essays about technology and academic task 1. Okay, but before you send it back to me, remember that this has to be 150 words and this has to be 250. Okay, if you send it over, if you send more than 160 for this and 260 for this, I'll send it back. Okay, and before you send it, check it for mistakes you've made previously. Okay, so this is really important that you do it like this, otherwise we just get mixed up and there's a delay in getting your essay back to you. Alright, Ban? So have a great day, Dr. Ban. Well done for writing such good essays. Let's keep on moving. You're doing fantastic. Have a good day. All the best.